Good morning, everybody. It's my honor and privilege to be called to present this very, very important topic in front of the August gathering like you. And I'm going to cover today Indian CV industry challenges and how we can enable these challenges through simulation and testing. This is the topic I'm going to present in front of you. And as you know that industry is undergoing immense challenges at this point of time. We had 3 years available with us to introduce entire BS6 product range. From 2017, it was BS4 and BS6 we introduced just 2 months back. And then Excel load was there, which was another challenge. Lot of electronics coming in the vehicle, aftermarket getting impacted, connected vehicle expectation from the market. Similarly, lot of electromobility related changes which have come into the industry now. And then autonomous vehicle need, which we see that already we are hearing in the environment that the need for autonomous trucks is emerging. And then various alternate fuel technology, it is the CNG, LNG, and now already hydrogen fuel is also becoming pertinent. So I want to say that industry on the whole is undergoing the very, very fast, rapid changes and also putting a very, very immense challenges on the industry itself. In the market dynamics, we have seen in this year particularly that TIV is shrinking, total industry volumes are shrinking, discounts are rampant, particularly in the commercial vehicle industry. Customers are still driven by price instead of value. Nobody listens to the complete cost of ownership, or they are looking at the initial acquisition cost, which is very, very important. And customers want huge customization, changes in the product. And COVID, as you know, that has put in another challenge with the supply chain disruptions and a lot of, I would say, human financial challenge, which the whole humanity is facing, right from Australia to San Francisco. So this is the another challenge which has come in front of us, and we all have to overcome this thing. And as you know that CVs, commercial vehicles are not a lifestyle product, but they are the means of livelihood for the people. Customer buy for the overall value, and operating economics is the key. And in this pie chart, you see that fuel cost in India is number one cost for the fleet owner, followed by tires, then permit and tolls, driver cost and finance. The change is that driver cost here is 12%, whereas in Europe, driver cost is about more than 30%. That's the difference. And the fuel cost is highest. That's why customer looks for the higher fuel cost, and all the elements of the operating economics, higher fuel efficiency, durable aggregates, better turnaround time, tire life, and payload. They all are very, very important across the world. And these are the challenges which our industry is facing. And then upfront product verification with respect to customer needs, quick establishment of the product performance, first time right new product introduction, reduced development cycle time, optimum product cost and lightweight solution, and enabling customer-centric innovation. They are the key. And this is where that simulation and testing can help. So when the customer demands are changing very rapidly, when there's a need for customization in no time and the customer wants at the very, very right time and first time right product, that's where that simulation and testing can help. A lot of technology today are available, and I am very happy and proud to say, being associated with Volvo Group, we are really up to date in terms of the global standard in the simulation and testing. And a lot of work we have done in our new product development, our BS6 range launches. We have done that thing, and I will just share with you some of the technique which we have followed. This chart, you see that this is a R&D 30 chart, which is nothing but the new product introduction process, which Volvo practice across the globe. And VECV, being the joint venture partner of Volvo, we also follow the R&D 30 new product introduction process. And here, there are 3 parts to this process, which is largely based on the virtual development phase. And in this cycle, there are 3 key distinct areas. Number 1 is the technology creation phase and innovation phase. Second is the virtual product development phase, and third is the industrialization and commercialization phase. There are 3 distinct cycles are there in this Volvo new product development process. And here we have introduced our complete BS6 engine, vehicle, cab development based on this product, and experience has been very, very rewarding for us as well as our customers. And in the BS6, on the virtual product development, we have used virtual reality, and for the driveline proving and the feature development, we have done for a robust aggregate development for durability analysis, driver productivity enhancement for the ride comfort handling at NVH areas, and safety standard meeting, and of course that lightweighting to ensure that we offer the highest payload for our customer. All these features, quick product concept, fuel efficiency enhancement, greenhouse gas reduction, robust aggregate development, driver productivity enhancement, better safety, and increased payload, all we have been able to achieve through the virtual product development process. And here that virtual reality lab, which help us to for the styling selection, quality impression, earlier non-conformity identification, verification of various homologation needs, regulatory needs, virtual prototyping, virtual feature verification, assembly and service planning, operator's posture study, path motion study, his productivity study. All that thing is being done using the virtual reality lab, where we do the virtual reality enabled assessment of styling, ergonomic feature, DFA, design for assembly and design for serviceability. That's what we do. Similarly, on the fuel efficiency enhancement, which is one of the major costs for our operators, and also help us to sustain our brand image of mileage ka basha, there the better combustion helps us in the fuel efficiency, turbocharger, geometry optimization, lubrication optimization, wall timing optimization, rolling resistance reduction in the tires, FE optimization, driveline matching, and drag reduction of the vehicles. Total part has been done on using that virtual reality tools, and which has helped us to improve our fuel efficiency more than 10% in our BS6 category. And similarly, on the virtual test bed for fuel efficiency enhancement, it's a VCV virtual test bed where we take that operating data of the vehicles validation, and that data is model-based data, which where the environment is taken into consideration, calibration is taken into consideration, aging facts are taken into consideration, and tolerancing and other parts are also taken into consideration. All that is simulated in the virtual test bed, which is there in VCV, and there we can simulate impact of each and every parameter on the fuel efficiency and help us to optimize that thing. And here the most important thing is that there's almost 50% reduction in the time for establishing the fuel efficiency, because everything is happening in the laboratory other than the going on the test vehicle and then keep on doing the physical changes and then look at how the impact of each and every parameter is there. That's very time consuming. But using that virtual test bed, we have been able to reduce the time almost 50%. Similarly, on the aggregate durability, customer roads, mining truck road, test track, all are modeled and they are converted into the digitized road profiles. And then the virtual complete vehicle modeling is done for the vehicles, buses and trucks, tippers, and they are running on the digitized road, what you see in this picture. And when they are running on the digitized road, and then we are able to simulate what is the level of damage they are going to incorporate to the various aggregate, and then correlation between testing and our CAE and CVM models today is more than 90% and help us to cut down the time also. And in the further areas like on the cabin, on the chassis life enhancement, on the cab life enhancement, engine life, axle life, all that life assessment is done on the virtual environment, and this helped us to reduce our time. And similarly, virtual ride comfort enhancement. There also the virtual verification on ride comfort tracks is done, and various suspension tuning, vehicle tuning, engine mounting, cabin mounting tuning, that is done using the digitized road ride comfort tracks, and then following ISO 26391 ride comfort target curves, so that we can offer that almost 12 hours of the non-stop running on the Indian road. That's what is the tuning we do of the vehicle and the aggregate system so that we offer best-in-class ride comfort to our drivers, and which is one of the major parameters, not only from the OEM industry perspective, but also from the societal responsibility. Also, I see that the drivers who are neglected, who are not given the best-in-class comfort, as we see in the Europe and some of the other developed countries, here we are able to offer that experience to our drivers using VCV vehicles. Similarly, on the noise, vibration and harshness, there also cabin and engine mount tuning is done for vibration isolation. Cabin panels vibration is reduced and damped, which helped us to, overall, if you see that cabin interior noise reduced by more than 7 dB by taking these measures and ensuring that all the aspects which impact the noise in the cabin, they are addressed very effectively. And this noise reduction is again a comfort dimension which we are offering to our drivers. Then coming to handling and tire life, as you saw in some of the previous slide, the tires constitute almost 15% of the operating economy and operating cost, and their good infrastructure is also helping to now increasing the speed of the vehicle and handling stability. So vehicle tunings, lane changing, brake steering, all that analysis are done properly to understanding the tire dynamics, tire cornering loads, and then it is not only helping the safety, stability under the various events like turning, lane changing and braking event, but also helps to improve the tire life. And we are known for the better tire life using this virtual reality softwares. And similarly on the crash safety also, now in the virtual environment, all our certification, homologation is done in the virtual environment where the cab is modeled, all the resistances are modeled and impact is modeled. And there, not only for trucks, for buses also for rollover analysis. Today, all our certification testing is helping us to do that first time right analysis, first time right clearance of the homologatory norms. And 90% certification is already we have reached, where we can follow these techniques to do the our homologation. Coming to optimization for lightweighting, if our aggregates are light, our vehicle curve weight is the lowest. That means we are offering a higher payload, and each kg of the payload offers a better return and earning to our fleet owners. So here, optimization of the chassis, optimization of various bracketries, front under and protection brackets, steering gear mounting bracket, bell cranks, and other things. Almost every vehicle in VCV is 250 to 500 kg lighter as compared to competition, following these techniques. And not only for the diesel vehicle and CNG vehicle, we use that virtual simulation technique, but for the electric vehicle, which is the now next generation vehicle, which VCV is designing and developing, electric vehicle performance simulation, traction motor electrical and thermal virtual analysis, battery module and pack performance and thermal simulation testing. All the testing we have been able to do now. These are the model-based and virtual tools seamlessly integrate with the test phases for rapid product development cycle for the electric vehicles, and which is helping us to, again, reducing time to market and ensuring that electric vehicle performance under even that very high temperatures like you see in India, even the battery cooling aspect is there, or even the thermal cooling is there, charge efficiency is there, all that is measured and monitored following that virtual reality techniques. And then on that advanced driver alert system and autonomous vehicle simulation, there also for the driving scenarios, system simulation, software and algorithm modeling and development, functional safety analysis, sensor performance simulation, electronics hardware simulation, and semiconductor simulation. In all phases of autonomous vehicle simulation, that simulation is done using that virtual reality softwares and simulation technique, which has helped us to simulate driving scenarios and develop model-based HMI and softwares and ensure safety of the automated system, and also accurately it predicts the performance. All that aspect has been verified and validated using that this verification through the virtual means. And this is what I have to share, that on all these aspects, be it the diesel vehicle, CNG vehicle, right from 5 ton to 55 ton gross vehicle range, as well as for buses, we have been able to do that. And this has helped us to introduce our BS6 product in 3 years. And today we are happy and very proud to say that entire BS6 range has been introduced successfully, and customers liking in terms of the payload, in terms of the fuel efficiency, in terms of the performance. He's very happy with that thing. And with a very complex technology with BS6, where a lot of electronics is involved, there we have been able to simulate that thing, and which is helping us to improve our market share across the segment, and also helping us to become one of the very, very strong CV player in the CV industry. And that's what, once the situation is tough, when the environment is very tough, VCV is taking all action to ensure that we offer the best product to our customers. And that's what is our contribution to the CV industry. And I hope you have liked this presentation. This is what I have to share in front of you. We are ready to drive the modernization in the Indian CV industry. Thank you very much. I have received a question on my chat box. This question is that after COVID-19, how do you see the role of simulation and testing scenario? What does the future R&D scenario look like? Here I want to answer that COVID has brought in a lot of, I say that insecurity, and the sentiment is generally down and economy is down, and it will take some time to come up to that level. So at this point of time, when there's an all-around focus to reduce the cost and improve the efficiency, then the simulation and testing can play really a huge, huge part in that thing. Reducing the physical testing, reducing the test bed simulations, and going for that soft simulation, definitely cost is on 1/10 of the what is there in the hard testing. Definitely, I will feel that reliance on simulation and testing will go up in this scenario, definitely. And we see that pressure from all around to do that thing from all the CV industry also, this pressure is there. And future R&D scenario, I can say that because of COVID-19, R&D spend is in the short term or maybe medium term is going to go down. And if the R&D spend is maybe some amount of innovation will be highest, but at the lower cost. That will be what will the demand of the day. And that's what industry is there to do that. Thank you very much.